Your mornings don't actually begin when the alarm goes off, they start the night before. And if your evenings aren't reset, then you're going to keep waking up to the same chaos. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do tonight to fall asleep calm and finally wake up to mornings that feel smooth and manageable. But here's the surprising part. Your reset does not have to include some long checklist. Just a few simple shifts at night can change the entire tone of tomorrow. So let's start with the first one. The first part of my evening reset is what I call reset the home. What if I told you that just a few minutes tonight can save you 30 minutes of chaos tomorrow morning? Before, I would regularly skip any kind of an evening reset on long, exhausting days or late nights because I felt like it would take too much time. But every single time, I would regret it the next morning. Dishes would be piled up in the sink, I'd have sticky counters, and no clean pot for breakfast, which can be a disaster, as you know, when you have a bunch of littles who are hungry and want it right now. Every single time, what could have just taken me a few minutes at night turned into a very long and stressful, chaotic morning. And that's why I started doing a very simple reset of the home, and here's what I focus on. Every night, I make sure that all the dishes are put in the dishwasher, the counters are cleared, and they're wiped. I like to make sure I refill the Berkey because that's what our water filter is, make coffee for the next morning, and then we do a quick living room tidy. So I am not doing this all by myself. At this point, I've trained my children to help a whole lot. So this is very much a team dynamic. We all have our own jobs and we tackle them in 15 minutes or less. I actually go into this a little bit deeper on another video that I can link down below. But even on exhausting days or late nights, it is totally worth it to take 15 minutes to knock this out and reset the home for the next day. And we do not clean the entire home, but like I said, we focus on the kitchen and the living room because those are our main living areas and that's what works for us. But here's the key. Your reset doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Think about one or two things that tend to trip you up in the morning. Is it a messy kitchen? Is it clutter on the table from school or whatever? No clothes ready for the day? Is there a different room besides the living room that you like to go to first thing in the morning whenever you wake up? Perhaps whenever the house is still quiet. Start there. Just whatever your pain points are, pick two or three things that are simple and short but would make your morning feel lighter, and include those things in how you reset your home. This does not have to take 30 minutes, nor really should it. Even 5 minutes tonight can take away some of that stress and chaos in the morning and help it run a lot smoother. So take the time to think through what would bless you. So your space can feel a whole lot lighter when it's reset, but even if your counters are clear, if you have a lot of mental clutter, that can be just as difficult. So let's talk about how to reset your mind so that you can actually rest. By the way, if we haven't met, I'm Lauren, a homeschooling mom of five. And here on this channel, I help Christian homemakers build systems and routines that actually fit your life and your home. And if you're ready to go deeper right now, I would love to invite you to my free masterclass. It's where I walk you through some steps to create systems for your home that carry the weight for you so that you can embrace your role as a homemaker. You can grab that down below. So let's go ahead and jump into the second part of my evening rhythm, which I call Reset the Mind. You guys, the difference between frazzled and focused mornings can literally boil down to 1 to 2 minutes of this reset that works wonders at clearing the mind. I am all about this now because of how many times I've screwed up the next day without it. I've woken up and I've missed appointments or I've missed play dates or forgot I needed to go run some errands simply because I didn't take 60 seconds to open up my planner and jot a few things down the night before. So for me, this is what I do. I open up my notebook and I review what's going on that day. I jot down my priorities for the day. If I'm running errands the next day, I also like to go ahead and prepare for that the night before. So I'll make sure the diaper bag's stocked, I'll put packages by the door, whatever, and that just takes a minute or two. But your reset might look different. So just think about 1 to 2 things that either keep you up at night or can slip through the cracks in the morning. Maybe it's making sure school bags are packed or writing down one important task for the next day or doing a brain dump. I do highly recommend looking at the calendar the next day, no matter what. But to personalize this for you, think about what causes the most morning scramble for you and simply set it up the night before. Proverbs 24:27 says, prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that, build your house. Preparation is godly wisdom, and sometimes it is as simple as looking at your planner. Okay, your home is reset and your mind is clear, but there's one more piece. And if you skip this one, you'll still wake up drained no matter how tidy or prepared that you are. The third part of my evening rhythm I call reset the body. And here's the part that a lot of moms miss. Even if your entire house is tidy and you've got your planner all ready to go, if you don't protect your rest, tomorrow is still going to feel very overwhelming. And personally, ask me how I know. This is where I get hung up the most still. That is still a temptation for me. I cherish those quiet evening hours where I can stay up and read or whatever. But then I end up staying up way too late and want to kick myself for it the next day. The day is just so much harder in every way. I'm more likely to be impatient with my kids, not as joyful, you name it. When I don't protect my rest, I can't show up the way that I want to the next day. So that's why I started a few simple evening habits to help my body wind down and get ready to go to sleep. Typically, I'll go ahead and set up my clothes for tomorrow morning, even if it's just my workout clothes. I also really do try to put my phone away so that I'm not scrolling at night. They say that it's best to actually put your phone away at a good hour before you go to bed because the screens stimulate your brain in a way that makes it much harder to go to sleep. So I'm not always the best at that about the whole hour, but I am aiming for that, and my husband wants to aim for that. So that is one that I try to do is put the phone away. Then I really aim to get in bed at a time that honors tomorrow's wake up. I find that personally, I need 8 to 9 hours of sleep at night, bottom line, for me to function well. So yours might be different. Maybe it's making a cup of hot tea before bed, or reading instead of screens, or maybe even stretching for a few minutes before bed. Decide what habits help you wind down and help you wake up refreshed in the morning. And just a side note, we are all human and we all need good, solid sleep when we can help it. Obviously, there's postpartum, there's babies waking up at night, things like that. But if we can help it, we, as women, for our hormones and everything, we really should get at least 8 hours of sleep at night. So look at your wake up time. What time are you waking up in the morning? And then count backwards and make sure that you're getting those 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Resetting the home, the mind, and the body might seem small, but when they're all stacked together, they really change the whole tone of your mornings. And then subsequently, the way your day unfolds. So, again, smooth mornings don't just happen, they start with the night before. If you want help building rhythms like this that bring structure and peace to your home, be sure to check out my free masterclass that I've linked down below. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.